Good evening, I'm Megan Dillard. Thank you for joining us. Kelly Phillips is on assignment in Washington, D.C. to cover the inauguration. She'll have a preview tonight at 10. First, though, an update on the hostage crisis in Algeria, where a worker from Nederland is among the captives. Several hostages are free tonight, and there are reports nearly 100 have been released. The crisis began Wednesday when militants attacked a natural gas plant where the men work. Algerian troops raided the plant yesterday. Some of the attackers and hostages died. The U.S. government has identified one of those killed as Frederick Boutaccio of Texas. A hostage from Nederland is alive, according to relatives who spoke with KFDM News. We aren't releasing the man's name because his family says the State Department believes that might jeopardize his safety. A relative in Nederland told us they received a call from the State Department at about 7 this morning indicating he is alive and well. The family says it feels better but will not rest easy until he's home. The family says it's overwhelmed by the prayers and support from Southeast Texans. In their words, "We cannot tell you how much we appreciate the support. Our church, friends, everyone, it's been astronomical." And that support is evident in the small community where many people know the man held hostage and his family. KFDM reporter Justin Hinton traveled to Nederland to see how the community is reacting to the news.
The banana cake balls.
A reminder, stay with KFDM and KFDM.com for the latest on the hostage crisis in Algeria, where a man from Nederland is among the captives. Well, law enforcement officers are trying to determine if a man who robbed a Beaumont bank this morning is the same man who robbed a Vider bank just days ago. Beaumont police have released a picture of the man. He looked directly at one of the surveillance cameras during today's robbery, and investigators hope the clear view prompts witnesses to call with information that leads to his arrest. At about 11:15 this morning, the man walked into the BBVA Compass Bank in the 2600 block of Interstate 10 in Beaumont. The teller says the man did not pull out a weapon and no one was hurt. The clerk gave him money. The robber walked out and left. Tonight, Beaumont police and the FBI are searching for the man. Witnesses say he's about 5 feet 5 inches tall, medium build, and was wearing a black long sleeve shirt, blue jeans, and a ball cap. Take a close look at the picture. Call Beaumont police or the FBI if you know where the man might be located. Investigators say the man's description is similar to a man who robbed the Mid-South Bank in Vider Tuesday. It was the first bank robbery in that city in more than 5 years. The man did not hide his face and he never pulled out a weapon. His clothing is similar to the Compass Bank robber. Well, it all kicks off less than 3 weeks from today, but at the Southeast Texas Mardi Gras headquarters, people are already in the spirit of the season. Stacks of boxes line the walls of the office in Port Arthur. Inside each box, strands and strands of plastic beads. Purple, green, and gold are the colors of Mardi Gras. From masks to banners and everything in between, it's clear these people are pumped up for the Deep South tradition.
I love the parades.
The Mardi Gras of Southeast Texas kicks off Thursday, February 7th and runs through the 10th. Go to KFDM.com to read more about the Mardi Gras of Southeast Texas, including the schedule of events and entertainment. Well, every year at Mardi Gras time, a Nederland business transforms itself. During most of the year, Elliott sells gifts, clothing, and other items. At Mardi Gras time, his inventory expands. You'll find Mardi Gras clothing, hats, beads, and just about everything else we link to Mardi Gras season. Jim Elliott told us when he opened a couple of decades ago, he quickly realized it was important to carry items linked to Mardi Gras. Elliott says it takes several months for his store to prepare for Mardi Gras. And Greg Bostwick joins us with a first check of the forecast. Greg? Well, in tonight's Texas headlines, surveillance cameras caught a burglar falling through the roof of a Houston liquor store early Friday morning. The store's security cameras show a man fall through the ceiling at Roma Discount Liquor in Northwest Houston. Houston police say it happened at about 3 this morning. The man smashed bottles and shelves and then shoved packs of cigarettes into a trash bag. He made his way back through the roof and got away. The store was closed today. The owner estimates about $12,000 in damage. One person is dead after a house fire in Temple Friday morning. Investigators say the fire started shortly before 1 this morning on East Avenue N, just north of the VA hospital in that city. Firefighters found a body when they arrived at the home. They're still working to pinpoint the cause. Thousands of people in Plainview won't have jobs soon, thanks to Mother Nature. The Cargill beef processing plant in that town is set to close its doors February 1st. A spokesman with the company explains less rain has led to some of the smallest cattle herds in that area in more than 60 years. The company says the drought has affected the industry across the western U.S. And coming up on KFDM News at 6, the return of our restaurant report card. We'll focus on a drive-in, a country club, and other dining spots in Hardin County. The Restaurant Report Card is a popular weekly feature Bill Leger brought to you every Friday. Bill died in a traffic accident a few days before Christmas. A number of viewers have contacted us and said they'd like the feature to continue. So today, Kelly Phillips brings back the Restaurant Report Card. This week's inspection scores come to us from the Hardin County Health Department. We've got the highs and lows in this edition of the Restaurant Report Card. And other scores include McDonald's on North Main in Lumberton with a 97. A 97 also goes to the Taco Bell at 239 South Main in Lumberton, and the Wildwood Country Store on Kimball Drive in Wildwood with a 94. And with perfect scores, we've got Mama Jack's in Kuntz, Sonic on North Main in Lumberton, Chicken Express on South Main, and Lucky Donut on 105 in Sour Lake. To read more about these scores, you can check out KFDM.com or SETXEats.com. And Greg's back with us to update the forecast.
Well, it's a good one too, and I think we kind of deserve it. We've had some pretty nasty weather.
I could not agree with you more. Yeah.
And it is nice to see the sun. It's going to stick around for a while too. Front should not bring us a drop of rain, so it's looking great.
I'm excited.
It is nice.
I'm telling you, we were getting maybe 3, 4, 5 days in a row of that gray stuff,
Yeah.
and I was coming into work like,
Drizzling
oh man, we got to go through this all over
again. This
again.
definitely puts a little more step in your spirit, doesn't it?
Yeah, everybody's
It
in
is
a good
nice.
mood.
Absolutely.
It's just uplifted spirits and
Right.
stuff, so
It's gonna
it's a good
continue.
feeling.
It is.
Good. You said 5 to 7 days, so I'm going to hold you to
Maybe
it.
longer than that.
Even better.
Okay.
Thanks, Greg. Well, just ahead, we're almost halfway home in the District 24A basketball race. One team is trying to maintain its perfect record. Mike Friedman and KFDM Sports coming up next.
Tomorrow.
Okay, so a lot of talk about basketball, a lot of talk about soccer.
Yeah.
Is it too early to start talking about baseball?
No, not too early.
Oh, I'm a big Astros fan. I know,
Oh, Astros. Okay.
Well, I'm taking it totally
we
different
may not want
area.
to talk about them all year, but yeah,
Maybe
first
not
year in
all
the
year,
American
but-
League. You know, they're going to open up the season for all of Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday Night Baseball is they'll host the Texas Rangers at Minute Maid.
I'm excited. I think I'm going to get some tickets.
Yeah,
Gotta
should be fun.
Root for the home team.
Good for you.
Thanks, Mike. Stay with us. Greg Bostwick updates the forecast after this look at the day on Wall Street.
Well, the best of both worlds. A lot of folks like it kind of cool this time of year. We'll have that at night and mild in the afternoon.
Sounds awesome.
It does.
Well, finally tonight, check out this little guy. He's not even 2 years old yet, but he sure has a mean swing. Owen Kopinski is 21 months old. He's from Illinois. You can see him here inside a golf shop. He's practicing those putts that could be the smallest golf clubs I think I've ever seen. Oh, look at him. I'm telling you, I think, you know,
Funny.
our producer was just saying, I think Tiger Woods was maybe 4. I mean, I don't know when he started, but that's young. I don't even know the kid can develop
He might be
words
too
at
young
this
to be
point.
competitive, like actually competing, but he's got great aim
Hey, I mean, look at his balance.
and the touch.
And the way Tiger Woods has been playing, you might want to take some lessons from him.
Looks like he's got what it takes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tonight at 10.